Hello and welcome back to Mustangs Burning. This is Jake, and we're in for another First Impressions. War Thunder First Impressions. This time we're going to be changing up a little bit. We're going to be doing some ground forces action. I've recently unlocked both the T-50 and the T-28 for the Russian tank line. We've got some stuff on the German side too, but we're going to stick with Russians for today. Keep a little variety, and maybe we'll change it up to some Germans next time. We'll see what happens. But for now, we're going to do the T-28. That's the one I want to try out today. We're going to get a first impression. Now, I don't think it's really critical to do a test drive of the T-28. You probably see why if you haven't seen ground forces before. It's really not going to show us much other than that it moves and how quick the turret rotates, but we can get that pretty quickly in game. I don't know too much about the T-28, and it doesn't look like Gaijin's posted anything either. It's definitely got to be an early or pre-war tank though. Now it does have a pretty decent sized gun. I believe it's the biggest of the tier 1 Russians. Yeah, 76mm L10 cannon, 69 rounds. 45 seem to be the standard for most of them. The 57 over here on the ZIS tank destroyer, ZIS. I'm going to say ZIS 30 tank destroyer. That's been pretty effective. I've really enjoyed using that. It's maybe a little fragile, but yeah, you can definitely do some work with it. So we're going to come over here and try the 76. I think that's going to be just as good, if not maybe a little bit better. That's my hope anyway. We might try the T-50 in another video. Another one I've unlocked recently. No mods. No research done to it yet. It may have come out once or twice, but I don't think so. Definitely not enough to get any research. So as you can see here, we've got no research. We're trying this out for the first time. So let's get right into it. Alright, here we go. We're going to turn off the HE shells. We don't really ever use them anyway. We're going to set a southern spawn point and try and go contest A. Hopefully that'll work out. Alright, let's get moving. As I expected, it's a little bit slower than some of the other tanks. I believe it's the BT-7 is very speedy. Might have a little bit weaker armor than some of the other tanks. But it's got the same gun as the starting reserve tank, which is pretty powerful, especially when you compare it to the 20mm autocannon that the Germans get for their reserve tank. So let's see what we can do. We're creeping along the edge of the river here. This isn't really where I thought I would be, but it looks like we can cross here. Shouldn't be a problem. Excellent. Well, it's slower, but I wouldn't say it's slow compared to the other reserve tanks. Seems to be getting the job done. Alright, let's see here. Sneaky. Oh, we missed. Not good. Oh no! Oh no, this isn't good. Oh, jeez. Yep. Okay, so that was quick. We were killed by friendly? No, it must have been another tank. Alright, so that's a very disappointing start. Now I was being a little stupid there, so it's at least half my own fault. Can't blame the tank for everything. There's a T-50 over there. Can we see it? Yes, we can. Can we hit it? No, we can't. Come on, load faster. There we go. That's not much of a hit. Come on, we have a good angle. No, he's running away. Now he stops moving, of course. I don't know why that didn't hit. No. This isn't doing much. Must have a bad angle on him. So we're not really doing anything here. Pretty disappointing so far. Alright, forget him. We're out of here. Now, none of my crews are upgraded for the Russian tanks. I haven't been playing them much, so they're not very advanced. Let's see if we can sneak in here underneath his gun depression. Maybe we can lure him out. What do you think? What? What? This is crap. Usually if you hit the stugs right in that gun slit, you can do a lot of damage. I don't know why it's not. I don't know why our gun isn't doing any damage here. We're hitting him, but it's not doing anything.
It seems we missed. We failed to acquire the target. The target hasn't taken any damage.
Alright, well, we got an assist on that. So far, this has been the most disappointing of the Russian tanks I've taken out. I've taken out all the other Tier 1 tanks, and I've had a much better time with them. Alright, there we go. Finally. I don't know why we weren't getting good hits before. Okay, that tank's dead. I thought he was still alive. We know that. There he is. Flak Panzer. Oh, he's still in the depression. Su-122 sneaks right up and takes me out. So that was the T-28. Overall, I have to say, easily the worst tank I've taken out of any of the Russians. I had much better success with the BT-7 initially. The T-60 took a little bit of getting used to because it's got the autocannon, but I had great success once I got used to it. The ZIS-30, great tank. T-70, great tank. No problems with any of these tanks, but the T-28 has been a huge disappointment. And it could be that I was just fighting higher level tanks and they were just kicking my butt, but and I admit I probably wasn't being the smartest, but I feel like a lot of those hits should have been making better contact and doing more damage, and they just weren't doing it. So I don't know. I don't know if that 76mm cannon is just no good, or if there's just something broken with the damage model. I don't know. I don't know what the issue is here, but T-28. I'm gonna go ahead and say it's not that great. Don't go for the biggest gun. If you want something speedy and still doing decent damage, get the BT-7. I've had good times with that. T-70, not bad. Took a little getting used to again. But if you want a big gun, go for the ZIS-30, 57mm, and you're gonna be blowing tanks off the map, left, right, and center if you use it right. And maybe I just wasn't using the T-28. I just might need to get used to using it. But this was just not an enjoyable tank to drive. So that's really disappointing. So that's going to be about it for us here today. Our first impressions for the day. If you like what you saw, got suggestions, got comments, please put them in the comment section. If you like what you saw, hit the thumbs up button. Please subscribe if you want to see more War Thunder First Impressions. We'll be taking out more tanks and airplanes and showcasing them when they're completely unupgraded, first time out. So you might be able to get a better feel of how you might want to play them when you unlock them, or if you even want to research them right away or avoid them. In this case, I'd say avoid the T-28. I had much more fun in many other tanks, including the reserve Russian tank. So that was just it's too bad. So until next time, I'm Jake, and this is Mustangs Burning. Have a good one.